Hi, Leanne DeBold from Wildwood, Missouri. Welcome to week 3 of the Real Women of Philadelphia Challenge. Entrees. Now this week I want to start you off with a little cream cheese trivia. Now, our good friend William Lawrence actually created Philadelphia cream cheese back in 1872. He was from New York, but he actually named his cream cheese Philadelphia cream cheese because back then Philadelphia was well known for its wonderful food. So in 1880 he actually started manufacturing it in the little foil wrappers. Now our good friends at Kraft took over in 1928 and kept the name Philadelphia cream cheese. Of course, we all know that Philadelphia stands for brotherly love. And what my mom always taught me was that a great way to show brotherly love was to make a wonderful homemade dinner for any family that was ever in need. Whether they had somebody sick or they were bringing home a new baby, this is always my go-to recipe for that time. Now it's super easy. I'm almost embarrassed to tell you how easy it is. But I figure, you know what, we can all use some easy recipes in our life as long as they taste phenomenal. And this one really packs a punch. We are going to start with, actually, I use the chicken breast tenderloins. I like that they're smaller pieces, and then that way my wonderful sauce that we're going to have later on is going to be just enveloping every single bite that you're going to have at the end. So really, first step is you just wash off your chicken breast, put them into your baking dish, and we're going to take a package of our Good Seasons Italian salad dressing mix. And all you do is sprinkle this generously all over your chicken breast. And how easy is that? I'm telling you, it's kind of funny because every time I make this recipe for a family, I always get a phone call the next day that says, oh my gosh, I need that recipe because even my kids loved it. So super duper easy. We just covered it. Now we're going to wrap it in foil. I've already preheated my oven to 375. So step 1 is finished. Now we do want a complete seal here. We want to keep all that moisture inside. And we're just going to pop it in the oven until it's cooked thoroughly. I'll be right back with you when we're ready to make our sauce. Okay, we're ready for step 2 because my chicken's been in the oven for about 30 minutes. We are just going to put into our dish on low heat our 8-ounce brick of cream cheese, and we're going to add to that a can of cream of chicken soup. Now this sauce, you can actually just do it in your microwave if you want, but I just kind of do it over the stovetop so you can see what I'm doing. And all we do is kind of heat this through and kind of really mix it up really good. And while that starts warming up on the cooktop here, I'm going to grab my chicken out of the oven. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. Let's see. We will hang on to our foil because we will be putting this back in just a moment. Look at how well seasoned that is with the simple packet of salad dressing mix. So we're going to continue stirring up our mixture here, but I just have to chat about the foil a little bit. Now I think these foil wrappers are quite handy and they really seal the cream cheese well. And I'm sure most prim and proper people probably use a knife to kind of clean off their foil, but I have a little confession to make. In the privacy of my own home, I tend to lick it. So our mixture is well mixed, and what we're going to do now is we are just going to pour this over our chicken breast, and then we're going to mix up our chicken breast with this cream cheese mixture to get it well mixed. And after we get that all done, we're just going to pop it in the oven for another 10 minutes or so to make sure it's all thoroughly heated through. Another option for this recipe is you could actually do this in the crock pot. So if you're heading off to work in the morning, just throw it in the crock pot with just the seasoning, and then when you get home at night, all you have to do is your cream cheese and cream and chicken breast soup mix. So, okay. Just going to spread this in all around. The juices that we have from the chicken are going to thin out our cheese mixture a little bit, and you can even kind of I know your chicken breasts are kind of stuck together right now, but just continue to thoroughly mix this up. I break them apart. And like I said, what I really like about using the tenderloin size is that the portion size is nice for families because they might have some younger children that can only eat 1 or 2, and of course for those dads, they're going to have 4 or 5. Keep on mixing it. Smells really, really good. This is a big hit at my house. Okay. Just about finished getting it all mixed in. See how all of our Italian seasoned spices have thoroughly mixed in with your sauce now. Like I said, it doesn't get any easier than this recipe. The hardest part is actually stirring the mixture together. Okay. So that should do it. And what we'll do next, carefully cover this back up and pop it back in our oven. So I've just taken my Italian cream chicken out of the oven. We let it bake about 10 minutes more to get that cheese nice and bubbly. And we're going to plate this up. And what I like to serve it with is, of course, something green like asparagus that's been buttered. And, of course, I chose mashed potatoes because it's my favorite. But you could also do like a long grain wild rice or any type of egg noodle, anything like that. Now, this sauce is so tasty and creamy. You're going to want to spread a little bit more all over your chicken. And then also, you can even garnish it with a little bit of chopped parsley. Make it look pretty there. But it's such a good sauce, you may even want to put a little on your mashed potatoes. And for that matter, it's very decorative to pour right over your asparagus. So there you have it, my super easy Italian cream chicken. I want it to be your next go-to recipe for any time you need to deliver a nice home-cooked meal to any friend or family. It is absolutely fabulous. But I'm going to let you go now because I know my cameraman wants to dive right in.